Hello everyone, Scott here again from Pillow Partners with this week's High Net Worth Property Podcast. And we've got something down in Yorkshire, UK today. And the first thing I noticed about this property is where it's located. Giggleswick. What a great place, Giggleswick. And hopefully everyone in Giggleswick is happy and positive because that word makes me smile. And hopefully everyone shares that philosophy in that area. So first thing, I'm off to Giggleswick for the weekend. I think that's only going to raise your spirits. But back to the property itself, we have a detached property, lots of cool features here. For this, definitely a showcase holiday home for people that just want private use, but this is a cracking investment holiday home here. So let me show you. Firstly, let's have a little look at the pictures. So again, you're in the Yorkshire Dales here. This is in a area of outstanding natural beauty. There's a terminology for that I'll come back to. Area of outstanding natural beauty. Something like that. So this is protected by the government here to keep those views in these Yorkshire Dales. So again, we're looking, setting the scene. If we had to go here to escape, to gift, to corporate people, our friends, our family, or to sell to the public, this is the type of pictures that we would want here. Now, these are pictures for sale. Our pictures and our photography and our scene setting and stage setting would be a lot better. So use your imagination of just how amazing that would look. We'd want pictures of sunsets there, people in the hot tubs, people laughing, having fun, joking, couple chinking glasses. So again, from an educational point of view, we would want to not just have that picture, and perhaps there are other pictures there, but that is definitely a wow picture. But here we would be setting the scenes, kids, a romantic couple, lots of cool things, sunset in the background. This is the things we want to do in Pillow managed properties to get some real wow pictures. So, and this has natural wow pictures throughout. So lovely big building here. The history of it, part barn from the 1600s with a modern conversion on it. Again, lovely going into that. That's your entrance. I think it's going to create a nice vibe. Loads of other things we can do there to just make that shock and awe when you go in. Again, look at that. Wood burning stove. Love it. Perfect wood burning fire, lovely room, traditional kitchen. It's what you would expect for a property in the Yorkshire Dales. Lovely anaga, which is pretty cool should you like that thing. Little area to go, big sound speaker there so you can get music. What about that room there? Fantastic. I mean, they've done this really well. Bedrooms looking out onto these views. So again, even shifting the view slightly would make that better. Get rid of the telephone pole. We could take pictures in better days. We are going to be drawing people into this. By the time they've seen these pictures, they're going to want to book. Look at the size of that area. I like that. Big shower. Nice area. Again, for us, to talk about what we would want to do for this to attract the price and make a good amount of money. Do have that table tennis and the chess table there, darts, so they've got three things there. We would want to stage that and make that very much a kind of games room, a family room, bringing people together, bringing them in and setting the scene and making people's imagination say, yeah, whatever target demographic you were going for here. And it's got 5 bedrooms, so we'd sleep 10, maybe more. You would want to basically say, well, if it's 2 or 3 couples going away, a group, but large family with the kids, we want to really take advantage of the stuff that they've got there and make lots of space and entertainment areas. And just think, what would our target market want? Excuse me. Cool, nice big picture there. Original beams as well. Lovely. Cool cinema room. So I think that is done superb. Lovely. Definitely get some videos of that working. Some people sitting back enjoying. There's so many things going through my head. That is a lovely scene. Again, look at the bar. So that's us starting to go into why, Scott, did you pick this property? Yes, it's nice. It's got nice views, but what are the assets that make this a good short-term rental investment? We're starting to get into it. So a bar, we're setting the scene. A lovely kitchen area. I can pass these. Nice lounge area, loads of books. Bedrooms are as you would expect, lovely. Drum kit. Nice bathroom again. Look at this room here again. This is where we were setting the scene. We want people laughing and joking and kicking back with a prosecco. Lovely chair. Again, it was just it's setting the scene of going away, relaxing, escaping, spending time with loved ones. That is a nice picture. Loads more we could do with that. Burning stove. Couple of Yorkshire beers there. So again, we bring in some local produce. That's exactly right. Some prosecco, some stuff. So loads of things we can do. I'm very excited about that. I'm not going to go into it. I'll be here all day. So again, lovely property. Utility room. So here, don't know if that's included in the property, but again, weights, fantastic. Just we've got the bar. We've got the outside. We've got outside space. We've got the entertainments area. We've got the family room in front of the wood burning stove. We've now got a gym. Oh, we've got a sauna as well. We're ticking all the boxes here. Look at that, kids, adults, guys that love shouting at TVs and swearing at somebody not kicking a ball right. You can go and show them how it's done with that outside football space there. So lots of cool things there. Again, you'd want some pictures of kids running about, having fun, scoring a goal and running, whatever football people do, I don't know. I'm sure they do stuff like that. Again, that lovely picture there. These are the views, fantastic. Again, we collect pictures as we go of beautiful blue skies and then the snow. Loads of things we can do. Again, lovely property. And finally, again, if you watch this series, you know I get excited with external space. So let's put this up here. Well, what would we do with this? Well, we've got a substantial property there. It's 5 bedrooms, so we would maybe want to make that bigger in some way and make it sleep more people. But we've got a lovely big solid house there, big garden. Would we take anything away by not having that football area and only have that garden area and banging some lodges there? Definitely not. Doesn't look as if we could get access to the lodges independently of going through the house, so it may only work for one big party, but there's so many more things we could do there, and that space, I'm not going to say it's wasted, but the good thing is you've got all that space, you've got all that scenery to draw you in. You've got valleys in the Yorkshire Dales here, so looking out and seeing all that means you don't necessarily need as much space. This here, totally wasted space. All this in the middle, wasted space. So again, what could we do? We could definitely bang up some lodges. Maybe we can get round the outside. I don't know, is that a caravan snuck in there? Maybe we make that the entrance for the lodges. So maybe we can get round the back at the top here where the cursor is, and we go round to get round the back, and maybe we just put some more on, maybe some lodges down the side here, whatever, maybe some lodges right down from this building here where the cursor is, right down, extend, and we can probably get much more property on that. We should get planning permission because it's in the country. So that is that property. Let's have a look to show you guys where it is, because I'm saying Yorkshire. You might not know where that is. It's going to zoom right out here. Lovely, in the country. Giggleswick, never heard of it before. Let's have a look at where it is. Right in the centre of the country there, so bang, slap bang in the middle of the UK. But what happens if we need to get there? Well, you're not far from Manchester, Edinburgh Airport. If you're driving from London, 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. But here's the M6, the main trunk road going up the UK. So you can nip off there. Area of natural beauty. So area of natural beauty, you get forest, Yorkshire Dales National Park. Is that going to let every day of the week? You're going to get massive occupancy in that if it's priced right. Is that going to rent in the Yorkshire Dales National Park and near all these areas, right up the road, near that up the road from Blackpool, Manchester, Blackpool, up the road from Leeds, and that is just going to rent all day long. So assuming you can buy it cash and make it work, or get a mortgage, that is a great property investment there, and I think it's a great place to escape to as well. So location-wise, definitely works for me. I just love this property. Again, you may be in for 2 million for this. It's easy for me to make these videos, guys, and say, yes, this will make a great holiday home. We would need to work out the mortgage, how much money you're putting in, what the costs are, how much nightly rate we can get, and I don't go into that on these videos because it's very complicated, it takes too long. But I would want to look at that and say, is this a good investment? Would this work for the money that you're paying? And I always like to take these investments and say, well, what if you didn't want to live in it and it needed to make money? So it wasn't a lifestyle investment. Would this make money and cover all your costs if you have a mortgage in place? Or is it a good use of your money if you're putting cash into it? Because if you're putting cash into something that's essentially losing money because you're using it all the time, I want properties to be assets for people and generate them wealth and income. So get that property there, blast that right onto short-term rentals, build the books in that, and then we can build a nice business there, do some bits and bobs on the outside, get the value increase, get the books for 3 years, and you've got a lovely independent holiday property business there. So love that property, and I think it'd be a good investment.